right, here we go. The 6AX Classic Breakfast with Nat Westo.
We were talking about this last week.
Oh, yes.
And we thought, you know what, that'd be interesting to have a chat about because there was a recent survey. The results only came out last Thursday. So 5,000 Aussies were surveyed. And basically, you know, it was the sporting figures most admired by the public for whatever reason that might be. And interestingly, it is three ladies that have come out on top.
So Cathy Freeman, number one.
Yep.
Most respected sports person in Australia.
Yep. And then tied for second spot was Sam Kerr and Barty.
Great. They're both fantastic athletes.
I think it's also, though, their public profiles.
Then how did Sam Kerr get in there with all that controversy?
Well,
to be fair, Sam Kerr is an amazing football player. There's no two ways about it. She is incredible.
And that was...
But there have been a couple of queries about her off-air performances.
That aside, she has still come in second. So it got us kind of wondering, you know, like who's the sports star that you admire? Whether it doesn't have to be one of the ladies, but it seems like they have come top of the ladder for whatever reason.
Well, it's interesting that you say these ladies because the top three were all female, and the top three nothing to do with football. Because you know we worship our footballers, don't we?
Yeah.
I'm surprised that Stephen Bradbury didn't get in there.
Well, you know, a lot of people
created the Bradbury.
Yeah, and a lot of people take pot shots at him. But I think, was that like his fourth Olympics or something?
I don't know,
and he kept figuring in finals, and he kept putting in the work, and that is the nature of the sport. So doing a Bradbury, I think, is actually kind of a good thing.
Well, that's why I think he should be in there.
Shows you're tenacious. Which Aussie sports star do you admire? And we might as well throw in why. Dave from Cloverdale.
Yvonne Goolagong-Cawley.
Yes, it was her birthday only recently.
It was indeed.
Yeah. Oh, what a player. And off the court as well. What an incredible Australian. Yep.
Inspirational lady for the Aboriginal community.
Yep.
Fantastic representative of Australia.
And yet...
Didn't do anything stupid when she wasn't on the tennis court.
Absolutely.
Like most players do now.
She kept her nose clean, did Yvonne?
Did she ever?
Did she ever? And the first Indigenous female to win at Wimbledon in the singles.
And then she came back X amount of years later and won it as a mother.
Unbelievable, mate. I back you there. I agree. Yvonne Goolagong-Cawley, fantastic athlete, fantastic person in general.
And we put another one of the ladies onto the admired sports star.
Oh, I like it.
There was one that came through on Facebook, which registered with me because I remember growing up just being a cricket nuffy. And Aussie cricket was not in great shape after about 1983 when we lost Dennis Lee, Rod Marsh and Greg Chappell all at the same time. The whole team seemed to consist of Alan Border. There wasn't much help coming from anybody else, not just with the bat, but he was taking wickets, he was doing everything.
Superstar.
And of course now you've got the Alan Border medal.
Of course.
Fittingly. But it's not just the work that he's done on the field, it's the off-field stuff because he was diagnosed, I think it was 2016 with Parkinson's and he kept it kind of under wraps until 2023. But he's since come out and, you know, has partnered with Parkinson's Australia to increase federal government funding and public awareness and just sort of speaks quite openly to destigmatise you know, what about 150,000 Aussies are dealing with. So I think David, who put Alan Border on Facebook.
Well done.
Good selection. Let's go to Duncraig. Barb, who's the Aussie sports star that you admire?
I really like Smith from Bulldogs. He's not Bulldogs now, but when he was at Bulldogs, I thought he was an absolute star.
Bailey Smith?
Yes, that's right, Bailey Smith. And I was very disappointed with him when he went to Geelong. Yeah. But to me, he's a big star.
He's a good player. He's a good-looking rooster too.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right. And of course,
in spite of the mullet,
I wasn't a football supporter until about 12 years ago. And when Bulldogs won the grand final, I decided to go with them.
So you're a doggy fan,
right.
Barb?
That's right, yes.
You're a fan of the Bulldogs and you're a fan of the mullet?
That's right. Might not say much, no.
Ray from Beachborough.
Ben Cousins, I know he's had a very checkered past, but he has redeemed himself unbelievably since then.
He's come out the other end, hasn't he? Which a lot of people, being on what he was on, don't come out the other end.
Yes, certainly have.
And
I admire him for that.
And, you know, as far as playing's concerned, incredible footy player.
Yes.
Just incredible. Yeah, it's good to see him come out the other end, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the bottom line.
That's it. All right. A vote for Ben Cousins. I'm sure all the Eagles supporters would probably be in your court as well, Ray.
Yep.
Today's topic, off the back of a recent survey asking about the most admired Australian sporting figures. Which Aussie sports star do you admire the most? So let's go to Boyer. Mick.
Well, as a bloke, a West Australian, Danny Green's got to be right up there with all the stuff that he does, one punch and all that sort of stuff. He's got to be right up there.
Oh, Mick, I was actually, when we were talking about this on Friday, Westo and I, his name came up because you're right. I mean, okay, fantastic boxer, we know that. But the stuff he does off air, like the one punch stuff, yeah, totally somebody we can all look up to.
Absolutely. Champion.
I wouldn't get in a ring with him, but outside of that ring, he's an absolute sweetheart.
Genuinely nice bloke.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got to be, like, as I said, being a very patriotic West Australian, he's got to be right up there.
Yeah. I've got to put one in there, please.
Sure.
Gold Coast girl Hayley Rasso, one of our Matildas, plays in Europe now, but she started her career with Canberra United. About 8 years ago, I remember reading the story where she fractured her back on the soccer field over in the US. So somebody's foot has gone straight into her back, fractured the back. Doctors didn't think she would ever walk again, let alone play. 6 months later, she's back on the field and, in my humble opinion, was integral in the World Cup. About 3 years ago, wasn't it? Sam Kerr was off, she was injured, and Hayley Rasso did it for us. So she gets my vote. Neil Danaher as well.
Yes.
He gets my vote.
Yep.
And then on Facebook, on the Book of Face. Book. Chris from Southlake, Dawn Fraser.
Yes, I thought of Dawn when we were talking about this last Friday, yes.
Well, her reasons, great swimmer, obviously. But any woman that can scale a flagpole and flog an Olympic flag is a sporting legend. Yes.
Very Aussie. I'm sure she's done things besides that. There's another Ash Barty vote there from Christine from Stirling. There's a few people that have gone for Dustin Martin.
Yes.
Michelle, Janine, there's a couple there. Natalie Ward. Shay has put Natalie Ward in from softball.
Oh.
So
to look that up.
And then you've got Cheryl's going, it's hard to pick. So she's gone
hedging her bets.
Yeah, so she's gone for Matthew Pavlich, Adam Gilchrist, which is like one of the greatest cricketers to ever play, but again, sterling bloke off the field. And again, she's tipped Ash Barty, all showing what great sports people are, honest and loyal. Well played.
I hope this was as much fun for you as it was for me.
The Classic Breakfast with Nat and Westo. Weekday mornings from 5:30 on 6AX.
I'm done. Stick a fork in me.
I feel good.